This time it might be different, maybe, so stay with me on this. Usually bad economic news is good for interest rates because investors pull money away from stocks and they put it into secure investments like bonds, and this is what causes interest rates to improve. But for the last couple of years, bad news has been just bad news, with investors sitting on cash or turning to crypto or precious metals or real estate, which is causing interest rates to rise in spite of the bad news. This may be about to change, and I'll tell you why. Rates moved down a little last week, but still held against this floor of the last couple of years, with a pretty high risk of rates bouncing back up. However, today, retail sales data showed a real shift in consumer spending, with consumers' budgets being consumed by essentials like gas and groceries, and very little else. In addition, two Fed members indicated that inflation is in fact cooling, with one stating that we're on the backside of inflation. Couple this with last week's poor employment data, it seems the Fed's stance on higher rates is in fact slowing the economy, which was really their goal in keeping their rate higher for longer in the first place. This means we could be nearing the end of the Fed's high rate cycle. This could be really positive for interest rates. Goldman Sachs is still predicting 2 rate cuts this year, one in September, one in December. If this happens, this could cause rates to come down over the next few months. For those of you closing soon, however, it's a wise idea to lock rates now because this is still a developing story. New data is coming out daily, and this is going to cause rates to swing pretty wildly in the short term. But for buyers not closing for a month or two, you might want to consider holding off on locking your rate in just yet, as lower rates may be around the corner. However, this is going to bring a lot of buyers into the market, so if you're getting ready to go look at a home, try and get ahead of this curve and this wave of people coming in for the lower rate, and start looking a little earlier than you were planning so you can stay ahead of the game.